What's going on, guys? It's GZ. Welcome to my channel. So Risk and Rally is gone for good. That's right. I am really happy it is gone because I was tired every single 12 hour I had to compete for it. But now look at me. I have the Nimbus effect on me, which looks really nice, and it is going to last actually for 30 days for me because I was the top one player in my server after a server merge, and we had a really good competition. And not only that, I am now using the dash for demon. Where is it? Dash for demon frame. It is permanent, it has no expiry date, which is really nice, so I will be using it. It looks really nice. And in this post I want to talk about the monk itself and how they perform our role in Risk of Rally. So as you guys know, I am in ancient server, which is now part of a huge server. After a merge, we have huge whales clan here and tons of active players too, but still with that I felt like that monk was one of the class that was far behind, and there were literally only maybe 100 of them competing in Risk of Rally. And I just stumbled upon this post here on Reddit, which I find interesting to share with you guys. A result coming out for all the classes for Risk and Rally for different server. The person letterhead strange 594 has not mentioned the server name here, but this is the result what they have showed here. And one of the comment here says that one server is not going to be a good enough example. It seems like your server doesn't have many people competing. This I actually agree with, because for the demon hunter myself, let's say what this person is first saying, and I am not trying to be disrespectful here. I am just stating facts of my server and going to compare this with this post, and that's about it. So nothing else. But anyways, the race is over. I recorded all the best times for all classes to see if monk is truly the slowest, and these are the results. My conclusion is that except for Mad King, monk isn't that much far behind, and the biggest issue is the lack of viable area over effect damage. So for my server, I could say that monk was one of the class that was behind compared to all the other classes. But here, let's talk about the demon hunter time itself, because since I was a top one player in my server after merger, so my time on Tomb of Fire was 1 minute 35 seconds, which was the fastest in my server who ever made this. And other than me, there was another player who managed to make 1 minute 36 seconds, or there were two. So complete, so total a difference of 11 seconds. There you can see for Tomb of Fire. Then Mad King Breach, I think I was one of the fastest one for Mad King Breach with 54 second with my demon hunter. Same can be said, I was the second fastest with 55 seconds. Then there was another person, I do not remember the name, but it was before something, who did it in 54 seconds. Then Carbon of Echoes, I did it in 1 minute and 7 seconds. That was the fastest in our server. Oh, there was 1 minute 6 seconds. I am not sure, but maybe I could be wrong. But 1 minute 7 was my personal best time. And for Temple of Namari, 2 minute 27 was the legit fastest run in our server. And for the Crybaby dungeon, Jerusalem Cathedral. 1 minute 45 was the fastest, and that was me and couple others, one or two more players who managed to did it in 1 minute 45 second. And same can be said for Wizard, if I remember correctly. The timestamps here are actually far longer for the Wizard classes too, because my friend was doing it far better. So whatever server this is the result coming from, didn't had one of the best competition, and that is my guess why Monk was managed to keep up with them. But if it was our server or any other server who is really active, I can tell you Monk would have been feeling really bad. But then again, Monk would have been competing with their own classes, so that is fine. But definitely, Monk is 100% behind all classes when it comes down to speed run. Even in speed dungeons, which you are going to play on Inferno 2 or 3 later on, you would notice that Monk is going to struggle trying to compete with you. He has to come up with builds which would sacrifice his damage in order to get more movement speed. But for the other classes, they're not only just getting speed buffs, but they are also maintaining their damage output quite nicely. So my conclusion would be that Monk actually need real good SSS, some changes for the class itself to come back, because at this point, even after server merge, there aren't many monks left. And honestly, I don't see many people around in my server in West March running around as monk, and that is the sad truth. Monk really does need some love to come back, in my opinion. And I was really hoping that Blizzard would have had actually showed the result of all the servers with speedruns, so it would have been better to average every single server and their times. But anyways, this is my conclusion here. You guys can share me your thoughts if I am right or wrong, or if you had done even faster runs than me as a demon hunter. But that has to be the legit way, without any tricks to use to skip something. And if you did it that way, that is nice. I already have made a video how I was doing them, but anyways, this is it for the video, and I just wanted to bring this to you guys that yes, we are listening as a content creator, and now and then I am always forwarding feedback to developers to bring some love for Monk class, because it is actually an amazing class. It is just left behind, and developers need to bring the class back into life. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care, have fun, and bye guys.